How's my makeup? Hey.
Smelled like my hair.
How's my makeup? It's okay? Makeup's good?
Makeup's good.
All right, good. Let's do a show. It's been a couple weeks. What are you doing over there? Playing with your pills.
Counting. And I'm not taking my shoes off.
Do you want to borrow my toes?
No.
Already, it's Sunday. It's time to do a show, though. Lazy Sunday with Wade and Doe. You're part of this. You're the Doe part.
3 more days.
3 more days. What a
Antibiotics.
Antibiotics. So you're not going to be bionic anymore? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I can't run fast, and I'm having really weird dreams.
God, you're not going to make that sound anymore? That'll be nice.
I tried that last night. You hit me with a pillow.
Well, you deserved it.
I tried braiding this. It doesn't braid with crap.
Oh, that sucks.
We'll let Tamara.
I'm off doing things on other platforms. I'm not paying attention to what we're doing. I'm just...
As per usual.
Well, somebody's got to drive the ship here. And that's me. So I'm driving the ship, fixing what's right, fixing what's broke, and going from there. I'm Wade. She's Doe. This is Sunday. It's lazy. We're just going to talk about shit. What kind of shit? Well, first things first. Let's take care of business first.
Let's go through the week.
Let you know the show was brought to you by the number 7, the letter L, and
Near.
Okay. And Ace Comfort Services. You got a fireplace? Gas, electric, plutonium, nitrate, phosphate. It doesn't matter what kind of fireplace you got. It needs servicing. It needs to be cleaned. Give Darcy a shout and get your fireplace cleaned like Maylene and Martin did. I'm still waiting for my referral fee on that. So that'll be a long time coming, but what the hell? It's fun. I gotta, get my jabs in where I can get them in, right? So yeah, it's been a nice weather week. Nice week for weather this week. So
next week we're gonna pay.
Next week we're paying for it. So I took a little bit of advantage and went out to the motorhome the other day and made a few renovations. One of which again with this fucking English language, I can't do it. One of which will make for driving longer distances easier. I don't have to stop to go to the shitter. Well, you can get up and walk to the other shitter. We're gonna have 1.5 baths in this thing. So I don't have to get up and go back to the shitter. It's all yeah. So
was it an hour of him telling Wade that referral should be coming his way?
Yeah, exactly. I got a text message from Martin saying that he got his referral from me and that I'm to expect to be paid for it. So take it up with Martin. Well, I had something else I want to talk about. I don't remember what it was.
Well, Monday, somebody came down with food poisoning pretty good, and it weren't me.
It weren't me.
Tuesday, somebody still had food poisoning. So maybe now he'll listen to his mama.
And then Wednesday, when I got home from work, I was ready to phone the RCMP because I thought somebody stole his car. But it turns out he actually went to work. So.
And when I say put an ice pack in your lunch and put it in the fridge.
Yeah, you probably want to do that shit.
Probably want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's not the first time, but you know what? Once you've had it, you get it quicker. You're more sensitive to it the next time and the next time.
And the time after that.
Because you're stupid. Everybody's stupid. I did it.
Speaking of stupid, I blame school systems. And this isn't just an Alberta school system or an Edmonton school system. This is goddamn north. Anybody that speaks fucking English. They went to a school where you learned in English. If you don't know the difference between the words seen and saw, unfollow me now. On all social platforms. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. That's like grade 1. And you don't know the goddamn difference between seen and saw.
I saw it.
You shut up. You're still eligible to be put up for adoption. I was going to say probation, but we've been through that already.
Yeah, it's been past 3 months or so.
What? You don't come with a warranty? I came with a warranty.
You're the only one that did.
Yeah.
My warranty's obviously up.
So we had that going on. The scene saw thing just pissed me off.
It always does.
It just drives me up the wall.
Aluminium.
Aluminium. You're just trying to say a word at that point. Yeah, I know it's kind of hot water with brown stuff in it. I don't know what you're making there. So I had a photo shoot, and we're going to get into this too right here, right now, while it's fresh in my mind. Did a photo shoot for a previous client. Did their wedding 5 years ago. Just about 6. It'll be 6 years in April, apparently. Time flies when you're in a coma, doesn't it? They had a little boy, so I went and I did his 1-year cake smash party, which took a turn for the Sheldon. I'm going to say, because we did this for Sheldon. We had a cake smash party for Sheldon when he turned 1, and he sat there waiting for a fork and knife, and that's pretty much what this little guy did. But we got some decent pictures out of it, and mom and dad were happy, and grandma and grandpa were over the moon ecstatic, so that's all good. But I've had a few clients, I shouldn't say clients because they're not clients. Clients. I had a few clients. Inquiries. Well, they weren't even inquiries. These were booked. Solid photo shoots. Now, I've never been one to take a deposit on anything, because I believe, a guy's good for his word. A person's good for their word. We have an agreement. Yes, we have an agreement. It's on this date. I'm charging you this much. Here's where I'm at. Here's where you're at. Everything's good. Here's the venue. This is where we're going to do it. Da 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 da. So right there, it's a verbal contract, I guess. So the minute I hang up the phone with you, I begin my research. It's not just a matter going for the sake of going to do a wedding. It's not just hanging up the phone and going, okay, I got a wedding to shoot, and sitting here until said date, twiddling my thumbs, not doing anything. I begin my research. So I was doing this wedding. It's at this place. Okay, well, what does this place have to offer? What does it look like? What kind of backgrounds do we have? What kind of outdoor area do we have? What kind of buildings? What kind of old cars, old trucks, whatever. Whatever we can incorporate into doing the pictures, I start researching. I get into it. I passed all the information. Here's what I'm looking at. This is where I'm going to be. I'm going to be at the Windspear Center, for example, and this is what's inside. Da 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 da. You see anything? Yeah, if you did this, that would look cool. If you could get the bride up here, the groom over here, and doing this down here, that would. So now together, we're both researching it. Not only that, I've booked a day off from work. I got a backup driver to come in to cover my shift at work. So I'm losing a day's wages. And that day's wages is now gone because I gave my word to the other person that you're driving this day. So I'm not going to go back on my word and say, well, no, now you're not. Because that makes me look like an idiot. Yeah, I know you would, but I can't do that. I know. I can't afford not to. I can't afford to. I can't afford not to. It's 6 of one, a half dozen of the other right now. So from now on, because of this shit, anytime you book a photo shoot with me, it'll be a 50% deposit, non-refundable, unless it's an act of God or
I'd say 25%.
Or 25% discount. There'll be a discount or a discount deposit. There's always a discount. I'm always giving discounts, but there'll be a deposit, and it'll be non-refundable, with exceptions. I mean, if it's a wedding and the bride drops dead, yeah, here's your money back. If it's a wedding and they split up, too bad, so sad. So that's the risk you take. So I'm done. I'm done with my piece. Just off at everybody.
Yeah. Don't. So Tuesday, I go to the doctor's. This was my last run without oxyplatin, and good thing I stopped it because the pains in my arms were insane. The heat in my ankles is still there. The pain in my arms is receded somewhat. My hands are back to normal. My end of my nose is not. So it's destroyed a few. I don't know if they'll come back. But we ran it without the oxyplatin. And then finally she comes in the room and she says, you have a low-grade infection. We're not going to do any treatment this week. And I said, well, where's the infection? Well, that's the other thing. We can't tell. I said, what do you mean you can't tell? Well, you have so much stuff in your system, we can't tell what is infected. It's perfect. I said, well, what are you going to give me for that? She says, you need to see your family doctor because we don't prescribe antibiotics. And I'm thinking, why don't you prescribe antibiotics, seeing as how you know the chemical content of the crap that's in my system? Anyway, I ended up going to our family doctor on Wednesday and getting a broad spectrum CPRO. So I still got 3 more days of this, but it's looking like it's either my ostomy or UTI. It burns when I pee, so I don't know. But anyway,
Why do I scream when you pee?
I don't know. But anyway, she tells me that she's not going to do any more treatments after 44 because my pseudocolon esterase deficiency.
Okay, pseudocolon, for those of you that don't know, pseudocolon esterase deficiency is the inability for Doe's body to metabolize medicines.
So I have 44 rounds of chemo in me at this point.
Yeah,
44 fucking rounds.
that her body cannot get rid of.
You just figuring this shit out now when I told you up front?
There's,
I'm mad.
you know, there's muscle relaxants are a big one. Any kind of muscle relaxant. Farm fertilizers, when they fly over and do the air spraying, we have to keep the doors and windows closed in the house because there is muscle relaxants in farm pesticides and fertilizers, which we didn't know about it until just a while ago. So we really have to be careful with that shit. Now we sit here and we don't know what happens next. There's some clinical trials that we're going to go in and find out more about on March 14th. In fact, that's another month away yet. And what do these clinical trials consist of? What kind of medicines are they? Is Doe going to be able to metabolize these things and get them out of her system once they introduce them into her system? So this is a complete kick in the nuts and a complete gong show at this point. And we don't know which way to go, which way to turn through any of it for right now. So it's rough. It's not gonna lie, it's a tough thing to go through. And to sit here and watch her go through it is just as excruciating. Doe's run off. Right now, I don't know if she's coming back or what she's doing. She ran off to the washroom. She's not feeling well. She's throwing up. She's nauseous all the time. Tired all the time. Getting very run down very quickly. And it's scaring the shit out of me. And it's probably scaring the shit out of Sheldon too. We sit here and we see it daily. And I don't know. There's no timelines on anything. There's no end game. There's no nothing. It's just sit here and deal with it as it comes to you. We went out the other day to Walmart and Safeway, and we walked about halfway through Safeway and went back to the car. We got what we needed, and we went to Walmart. And Doe said, "You're on your own. Run and get what we need." Or no, we went to Walmart. We both went in. That was a quick little trip in there, just in and out. And we got to No Frills, and it was just a matter of getting some pickles and some juice at No Frills, and Doe had to sit in the car and wait. She had no energy left at all. She got home, had about a 3 or 4 hour nap, got up, had supper, sat around here till about 10, went to bed. So it's bad. It's really, really bad. But I think for now, we're going to let you go for tonight. I know I don't want to talk about some of this stuff, but I don't know if she's coming back or not. Just hang on half a second. I'll find out. I don't think she's coming back. She's still getting sick. So we're going to cut her short for tonight, gang. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll try and do a podcast next Sunday, and hopefully she's feeling better. Until next Sunday, though, we'll talk to you. Take care.